Going to be taking a look here at a miniature for the Infinity Skirmish game by Corvus Belli. It's for the Nomads faction, and it is an Iguana squad, one of their tags. So you have the tag, and then you have the pilot of the tag that can be used if it becomes so damaged he has to eject out of it. So you get a lot of the smaller bits in some bags. You have some larger pieces here. So you get two bases, one for the large tag and one for the pilot if he ejects. Looks like we have the... Well, let me get some of the other pieces out. To start out with, you have a main torso, two legs, and an arm that holds a... I don't remember the weapon that comes with it. A large gun. So then you have another bag that's going to have a bunch of little bits to it. Just trying to see. This one looks to be the bag that has the pilot in it. So we'll take a look at that in a minute. These look to be the pieces for the tag. So you have the other arm, which is what I was looking for. Thought from the picture this looks like it was going to be an ammo feed coming off the back, but it looks like it's actually a tail on the miniature. You do have an ammo feed that feeds off the big gun. So I know what a good chunk of these bits are. Clean a little bit of the flash off of them. So you have your main torso here. I believe this is going to be the front. According to the picture, it looks like it's the front. So you can have a couple of smaller arms that stick out here, which are essentially the pilot. You can see how the cockpit goes. So you have this main torso piece, but then see how the pilot's arms match the tag's arms, and they stick out there. You have this huge cod piece that comes out. You can see where the tail's going to go around. You have an ammo feed there. This is the main torso where a lot of the head goes up here, the two arms, leg, the two arms for the pilot. You have this huge cod piece here. It's going to slip on right there. So that's what that piece is. You have a large arm here with the BFG. And you have an ammo feed that's going to come out of that attached to somewhere. If I can keep from dropping it, you will see it. You can see, and that's going to attach to the back section of this gun, right about in there somewhere. And I'm not exactly sure where it attaches to the model, somewhere on this back side where this arm goes. So the arm will fit on right about in there, and then the ammo feed's going to wrap around at the back somewhere. Don't see an obvious spot with a keyed part, but I'm not sure. I think this is a base extender here, this large piece, to make him fit on the base a little better. I'm not positive that's what it is. You can see how his foot kind of sticks out a little from the edge there. I think that's what that is because I don't see any other place for it to really go on the model. So I think you just kind of maybe attach it to the model or the base, and it sits out there to make it actually its wide stance fit on the base. You have the two legs here. And they're just kind of a mirror image of each other with a little bit different pose to each of them to give it a kind of a widened stance. You have the other gun kind of pointing away, potential target maybe. You have two shoulder pads here that kind of go over the connection point between the arm and the main body. You can see them in the picture there. We have the head here, and it does have a lot of, as you can see, that big piece off the top is just all flash. None of that remains in there. Yeah, it's got a little bit of a pointed chin. It's hard to tell, but that's what it looks like in the picture. We have its tail, which just kind of flails around behind it. I don't think it has any game purpose. I don't remember reading anything that, other than it just has the weapon it has. You have the two pilot arms that kind of stick out from the torso. One of those is supposed to be pointing too, but the finger here is drooping really bad and it almost looks like flash. Nice miniatures, but sometimes they're a little frail on the smaller pieces. We have, this is probably the ammo feed, and I imagine it's going to attach to the back, so this is probably what that ammo feed goes into. Looks like it may attach down here or something. No, that's where the tail attaches. I'm not sure where this is going to go. It is not obvious from the picture. They only give you a front view. So I'm not exactly sure. And then the last piece we have here that come with a tag are the two back stabilizers that go on the foot to kind of give it that three-toed look. And then we'll take a look at the pilot. So you get a main torso with him kind of up on one leg. So he's missing, he's going to have a big backpack thing, which is going to be his ammo feed. And that may be what that other piece is that was in the tag part. I'll have to look at these other pieces. So he has his head and his arm. So he's going to have a leg, another leg which attaches to him. He's going to have his gun arm, which is real similar to the gun that he's carrying, I guess. And that is going to have an ammo feed coming out of it. And then wrap it around to a big ammo hopper on his back. We have a chest plate. It's going to go on his front there. It's got a lot of flash on the top pieces. That just attaches to his front there. However it goes on there. To kind of give him that front body armor. We have his other arm, which doesn't have a hand because the other hand's on the weapon, so he's going to be holding the weapon two-handed. And we have his backpack. So imagine the hopper, because this is real similar to this one here. You can see this little piece is probably where the ammo feed's going to go into. See how it's notched out just a little bit. So this is the one from the tag. This is the one from the pilot. So it'll kind of go on his back, and then the ammo feed will go into that. I still don't see exactly where it's supposed to go. Looks like it fits up high on this guy. Yeah, it's going to fit this way because it's with a hopper. You got a little notch there. It looks like it fits on. It's just hard to see in the picture because the head kind of blocks it out. But though, that is everything that's going to come in an Iguana squad for the Nomad faction of the Infinity Skirmish game.